Tenkaichi time. I believe what happened was at the World Tournament or some kind of tournament for Fighter Z. They're like, hey, uh, here's a video, and then it was just like no for everyone's like everyone saw this trailer, thought it was like a remaster or like a remake of the Budokai Tenkaichi theory series, and we just get I guess a sequel or a restart. I don't know, but I'm super hyped.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I feel joy again, and it's been a long time. And honestly, I needed this. So thank
um,
you, Bandai, for saving
like
me.
they heard what the last. I think they listened to our last two Goon Gone Wild episode. Everyone should listen to it. Where there's four of us.
Yeah.
Where our friend George mentioned that on the Wii, Tenkaichi 3 on there was like insane, and we all agreed, and we miss it. And I think they heard it. They're like, okay, guys, let's do something about this. We miss it too. Um, my theory is that they're restarting the series, and that they're not gonna have all the characters. They're gonna build it back up, basically from scratch.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a feeling we're gonna get like a 1, 2, 3 again, and then maybe they'll go through like Dragon Ball and the beginning of Dragon Ball Z, and then the second one will be like the rest of Dragon Ball Z,
I don't
and
think
then
so.
Super
The
and
trailer
GT.
has the end of the trailer has Goku Blue.
Right. All right, just
So,
give us everything in one game. That's all I need. Come on.
I mean, I I I guess they could just start with Z. They'd go from Z to Super, and then maybe Tenkaichi 2 would have Dragon Ball characters. But
Right.
I want Broly back. I like the movie characters, you know. But
Yeah.
I'm still super excited, even though we only got like a teaser. It's just the fact that it's happening is just enough hope to keep it going.
Just give me fusions again and we'll get Goku back.
Stop it! Stop. That was just Budokai, not Budokai Tenkaichi, and it hurts my
Yeah,
soul
but
thinking about it. Yeah, I want it though. I want
yeah.
online. I like. I'm there's two parts of this I don't understand though. One, I guess they aren't gonna make a Xenoverse 3. That I mean, uh,
Or at least right now. Maybe they're waiting for Super to catch up, like the actual anime.
wait, but Super's
I don't
over.
know. Or whatever they're doing next. They're supposed to be doing another series
Well, like,
for
yeah,
like
they're.
the
I mean,
next
like
arc and stuff.
they're still doing manga stuff. Like they're good.
Right.
So you mean like
Like
whatever
the
the next anime
animation.
is?
Yeah,
Okay,
just the animation. Yeah, yeah,
right.
yeah.
Because we don't know if Super's actually over or if it's like just technically on a hiatus, right?
It was
You
like
know,
I think the voice actor for Bulma died or something, so they
right?
were trying to replace her, but uh, I mean, I think you can find someone else.
Or just not have her on the show. But
Or yeah, cut her out.
I'm oh God, I want this so bad. But here's my scare though. The last Tenkaichi game, which no one seems to remember, was Ultimate Tenkaichi.
No, stop. Shh, shh, shh. We don't talk about that. That game was so bad it actually ruined the Dragon Ball series. Just no, we don't talk about that.
It was terrible. This article does mention it. It was a Ultimate Tenkaichi, a 2011 PlayStation 3 Xbox 360 game that messed with the formula somewhat. No, it was just it was a
No,
lot.
it like crashed it into a building and
Let it
we were
die.
left crying for yeah, years to come.
Hey, you want to create your character? Oh yeah, that sounds great. Okay, we'll give zero options for it. No
Right.
transformations.
Right. Okay. I'm
And
following.
also you just randomly go against Omega Shinron. There you go. Boom, game. That's it.
Okay. So you're telling me GT stuff's in it then, right?
No, no, we're not.
But
Only
okay.
only Omega
But at
Shinron
the
for some
time
reason.
this game came out, I thought GT wasn't canon anymore. Yeah, it's not.
It's not. Okay, so now yeah,
So
it's
why is Omega Shinron there? You know what? Just forget you ever saw it. It's
yeah,
fine.
exactly. Man, I, w- I'm gonna have to assume this is like 2025, maybe. I don't know. It is just a teaser. They didn't give any date
Right.
on it at all. And also no like actual gameplay. Just like I don't know if it's an in-game transformation or a cutscene. It looks in-game, but I don't know. It's like, but like they didn't have transformations hold for that long. And there were cutscenes the first time he transformed. God, I want it so bad. Oh, I keep thinking about it. I
It needs
want.
to come now, dude. It has to come it can't come this year because we're getting the Naruto game. So at earliest next year, and that's fine. I have something to look forward to.
Like it's like part of me knows they're kind of every character, but at the same time, it's I just wish for it. But I understand though, right? Like they have to build it up. This is gonna be like a monster series again, assuming they don't mess it up.
Right.
Mhm. Uh, do you think you'll have a Switch version?
Hmm. I think the Naruto one's coming out on the Switch, right?
Yeah, but it's like capped at 30 still, and it's just like
I think it will. Yeah, it'll just be a dumbed down version, unfortunately, but
I want
it'll still come out for
look
it.
okay. Look, just give me Dragon Ball Z to Super, and also give me the Broly movie, and then we're good. Give me both Broly movies actually, but it's like I'm afraid of what characters I'm not gonna be able to play as, and I also want to know if they're gonna have customized, if you're gonna have a creative character, like in Xenoverse, like because they know how to do it, but maybe not in
Right.
this kind of way. But I just don't know. I'd love to see a character creator again, but at the same time, oh my god, I want beam clashing. They have to bring it back.
Oh, yeah,
They
it
they
was the
have to
staple of that series.
they
Yeah.
have to bring it back. But I really don't want analog rotation things anymore. They're too like this the what's it called? The X like my fancy Xbox controller, like it's a magnetic analog. So like if I do it too hard, the analog stick's gonna fly off. I don't know, but I don't know how else they're gonna do like beam clashing. Or I guess what they could do is like they have a prompt on the screen. It just randomly flashes like one of the four buttons, and the first one to press it gets like a certain power. Well, not power, but like your beam struggle goes further in one direction for tug of war.
Right.
You
Right.
know, that's like kind of like actually kind of like what they did on Tenkaichi 2, where like you'd have to hit the right button. No, you had to hit the button at the right time in that one, and where it's like you want to get the bar as close to the end as possible to like fill it up before your opponent. I don't know. I just don't want analog rotation anymore. I just feel like it's kind of outdated.
Yeah, I don't know. There's definitely better ways to do it. So
Like button rotation actually comes down to skill. I mean, which is like good and bad. I understand it, but it also actually actively damages the controller. And if you if you have massive analog rotation on like a Switch and on a Joy-Con, that drift is gonna start fast. You're
yeah.
gonna break
Oh
that.
my. You're just gonna
Oh
snap
my
the like
god.
joystick off.
I might honestly do like an all night stream for this game. That's how like hyped I am for it. For whatever it
Yeah.
is. When I'm like, even more out of shape, and hopefully we're at like 5 billion subs, but yeah, I'd do it.
Right.
And also, side note, I hope Naruto gets Jujutsu Classic, but that's a totally separate issue. Um,
Right.
do you have any like wish lists for this besides like characters? Like at least for the first, the first Budokai Tenkaichi, assuming it's a
Right. Yeah, I don't know. I hope they don't stray too far from the first, like what the original games had with
right.
like the beam clashing and like the that one. Did the first one have the like button quick time events, kind of like what Naruto has?
I don't think so. I think all the Tenkaichi Budokai Tenkaichis had the same analog rotation system.
Oh, okay.
The the the
Yeah,
te-
I want. Yeah, good.
the Budokai had like hit a certain button for the bar to fill up, or hit it before, like hit it, or like
Oh,
you can't,
that's
or
where
you
I'm
can't
messing up.
match up.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I kind of hope for the story mode they add in like the cutscenes like the Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm games have, where it's like the quick time event, but then it like fills the bar at the top and it just kind of like auto plays it.
Oh,
It's like a
I know what you're
cut.
talking about.
It's
Where
like
it's
an
like,
in-game
yeah,
cutscene. Right. Yeah.
that's I didn't think about that. I actually like that a lot too when it's like really cinematic, but you hit it to like to get like an S ranking, then you can kind of get like don't you get
Right.
like a weird like a secret cutscene, quote unquote, that's
Yeah.
still
Yeah.
canonical. Man, I mean, I was thinking more akin of the Kakarot game, how they did it, where it's like, you hit him at a certain spot and
They
doesn't.
did it really well in
Right.
that game too. Yeah.
I think, yeah, I think either is fine. Um, because there are moments that could call for it, like the beam struggle with like Gohan and Cell. Because I mean, like realistically, in the Tenkaichi games, it wasn't climactic at all. When you like when it programmed you're gonna have a beam struggle and you just kill Cell and it's just like game over, like you win. It's like there's no like
Right.
cutscene or anything like that. So yeah, I'd actually like that a lot. I didn't think about that.
Yeah. I also want Jan Jirobe as a playable character, but that's besides the
Budokai
point.
Tenkaichi 3 had him.
I know. So he should come
It
back.
had everyone. It had
It
Devilman,
was so
King
good.
Cold.
Ugh,
You know, I remember Raging Blast 2 loved the tout that had, the Frieza, the Cooler Squad, as if anyone cared about that.
knew about them. Yeah.
Yeah, right. I want a mix of some movie characters. I just don't like. It's hard for me to choose because oddly enough, I love the DBZ movie and villains and like actual like DBZ real villains. Other
I
like
want that.
Frieza. What? No.
No,
Wait.
good.
I was gonna say
I
like
was gonna.
Frieza Bus. Well, you said go ahead. So why did you go ahead and you just started
I
talking?
don't know. You said it too. I
Fine,
want
go.
that random guy Goku fought in GT, and he was like, "Wow, you're more powerful than Boo," and I just don't believe that that's true.
Yeah, like or like
the like
Gildo. Is
the
that his name?
beard, yeah,
You're
the
talking about the
bearded like space pirate guy. Yeah, right. Was that who that was?
Oh wait, hold on. Are you
Who is
talking
that?
about who? Wait. I thought.
That
I think
that
referring
one
to.
episode we watched, and Goku was like, "Nah, he's stronger than
Yeah,
Boo,"
no,
and we were
General
like,
Gildo.
"What?"
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
yeah, General Gildo. Like he fights in base forms. Like wow, you're. I think you're stronger than Majin Buu. We're like, what? What?
No, that is a lie, Goku.
Literally makes no sense. You're
Yeah.
also not even in Super Saiyan 3. So like how could you even but whatever. Um I want a tag team mode. I want like okay, so first of
Ooh.
all, Tenkaichi 3 had up
Okay.
to 5v5 in terms of like switching out and then you could also fuse and stuff.
Right.
I want that too, but I want it for like online as well. Like I want squad mode basically. Where like
Right.
if my character dies, then your character's up. But then the only issue is that if to bring back fusions, then that like they kind of I don't know how they're gonna balance it, but it's pretty busted in Tenkaichi 3 because then whoever you fuse with, your health bars combined, so it's like you got like a refresh.
Right. Right.
Um, but I don't know. Yeah, I want squad mode or like tag team mode, and I also want Broly. I would love to see those kind of cutscenes animated. Side note: Kakarot didn't include. It didn't have like it didn't have Broly, right? It was only canonical events.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah, and then they added super stuff with the DLC. They added Beerus
right.
and Whis.
Oh, they also had Bardock, but that version they retconned, so I don't even know why they went back to that version.
Yeah, Bardock's in a weird place right now, and I don't even think the writer understands what he's doing with it.
Right. It's like, all right, we had this movie that retconned it. Okay, but what if we just took the original non-canon and made it into the game? Won't that confuse everyone? Whatever.
Nah, it doesn't matter.
No.
Just do it.
Just do it. I'm the boss. All right. If you could pick, well, I was gonna say if you could pick two like movie villains, but I just have a feeling they're always gonna incorporate like Broly Z because that's like one of the most known DBZ films.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, it'd probably be like Broly and like Janemba. Janemba if they're bringing Gogeta back, and I love Janemba.
Janemba's movie was the one with Disturbed, right? Is that
Most
movie?
of them were. Yeah. So
Most of them had Disturbed
yeah,
in it, right? Yeah.
yeah. King.
King Cold had it.
Not King Cold.
Uh,
Lord
uh,
Slug. Lord Slug.
yeah.
Lord Slug had Stupefy. Cooler's Revenge had the game. Wait, or did what did Broly have? Maybe they had Broly. I know Broly had Pantera's like a classic song from Pantera. I'm pretty sure Disturbed was in, and I don't know. They were really on some Disturbed kick, and I'm not against it.
So
Songs.
Fear, Stupefy, and the game were used in Dragon Ball Z movies, apparently.
Fear, stupid. That makes sense. Wait, what was Fear in?
It was between only Lord
Oh, I thought
Slug and
only.
Cooler's Revenge.
Oh, okay, so then I guess only Pantera was in. Oh, so
Yeah.
wow, when was Fear used? I don't remember. I don't remember when that
I
was.
don't
Well,
know.
all I know is that I'm cool with that. That's that is a okay with me.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I want here. This is like I know this is never gonna happen again, just despite Goku existing. But I want from Budokai 2 as well the what if forms for Subaru, where he absorbed like Vegeta, Yamcha slash Tien, Cell, Frieza. Uh,
Oh, I totally forgot about that.
yeah, and it was just like it was weird, but it was cool.
Right.
like
It's
like
just cool to
yeah,
see that.
right. It was cool to see it. I might be missing one, but yeah, I just remember that when he absorbed Yamcha and Tien, it actually made him weaker, and you like lost health. It was funny. Um,
Right.
but I think that's it. I think it was just Vegeta, Frieza. Yeah, I think it was just them. Um, that I don't know. I like a little like what if flavor sprinkled in. I think that's always just a fun time.
Right. Right. It's just fun.
Right.
Have Goku and I don't know, Naruto
Hercule.
do the fusion dance and
Oh, a guest character. I'd like that. I just meant
like
guest character.
Luffy. Well, they just did the One Piece and Dragon Ball Z
Dragon Ball Z.
crossover, which I forgot to watch. So maybe
It's
did they do the fusion dance?
no,
And then he did like Gum Gum Kamehameha.
no, it's
That was
stupid.
my only.
But
Of
it's meant
course.
to be silly. Although I don't know who you could realistically have as a guest star because how could they fit into a universe where everyone's flying and has like beams? Unless
Maybe just like Saitama for like a scene, and then he like punches like whatever villain they have, and he explodes.
we need like a. I'm trying to think who. I mean, unless Naruto could somehow fly, then give him a jetpack
Right,
or
it has to
something.
be
I don't know.
someone who can fly.
Right.
Uh, I don't even know. Like maybe All Might. Can he fly? No,
He
not
can.
really. I guess
No, not really.
he
I
can
mean,
just like jump really high.
you two could like just he could fly. It's like a
Nice,
yeah, you two. In my dreams, Waluigi can fly. King
dude.
D technically can fly.
He needs the limelight. Come on.
Who I can't. Yeah, I just can't think of like an anime esque fight person or. Wait, no, I got it. Yugi or Kaiba, and they're using their dual disc, and like Blue Eyes or Dark Magician, just like
Yes, I love it.
that's why they didn't Jump Force. They can. Anyway, so I guess my last question to you is: when do you think this will actually be released?
I'm gonna
Bob,
assume spring of next year.
really springing it? Huh?
That's gonna be my guess. Unless it's like actually like like way farther done
Then
than
we
they're
think
like leading
right,
on with just this like tiny little teaser.
right.
But yeah, I'm gonna say like spring of next year.
I was saying 2025. I don't know because like I feel like they would have said like next year if they had an idea that it could have been within that time.
Right. I also feel like they're hitting it might honestly be this year cuz they're hitting their like big 3 anime games this year. They did a new One Piece game. We're getting a new Naruto game and this is just the new Dragon Ball game.
Right.
So
Yeah, because they don't have anything
it
for
might be
the
holiday this year, yeah.
what is it's like wait, who it's Bandai Namco, right? That's
Yeah, it's all Bandai. Yeah.
yeah, but they I mean there is no Monster Hunter this year, right? It's just
Right.
Monster Hunter's
And
out. I
they're
mean they are I mean they
working on
Elden Ring DLC.
right, Elden
That
Ring and there's something what else, what was the other thing they announced they were working on? I
yeah, I have no
don't know.
idea. I mean
Also, what
as
is
it
their name this week? Is it Namco Bandai or Bandai Namco? I honestly
Bandai
forgot they switched it.
Bandai Namco. Uh yeah, other than
Oh, it's
Elden Ring DLC, I think I mean it could be their holiday release. I just thought they would have like they would have more information like releasing this holiday or something, which would have been
right.
even more insane.
Yeah, they really don't have anything else coming out this year. So
But do they have to? The Elden Ring DLC is just gonna like
I mean, yeah, that's their profit for the year.
Man, well, either way, we're eating. Anime fans are eating good.
Yeah,
And
we're getting fed this year. I'm excited.
we're gonna fed this. And I need to eat. I mean, I want to eat this. I want it.
Yeah, I've been
I
starving
want
for a while. Give it to me.
Give it to me. All right.
This is also just like
Hmm?
out of nowhere too, by the way. Like, oh, by
I
the way, Budokai Tenkaichi remake.
I don't. I mean,
Ta-da!
maybe if we were following DBZ games more closely, because Fighter Z has been
Right,
like they're done with it, even though they like surprise released Android 19 like last year, um,
right.
and then Xenoverse 2 right now. I think they have one more DLC pack, but they were just covering the movie, the superhero movie.
Oh, I was like, what are you talking about? I totally forgot that movie existed.
Yeah. Which like apparently the best Dragon Ball Z or one of the best anime films, like theatrically speaking. Um,
Right.
so like they still have to do. They still have one more of that, but I mean, this probably was in development for a while. Now I think about it, because why like Xenoverse 2 technically has been finished for a while. They just wanted to do this because of the movie, and Fighter Z has been
Right.
dead. But Arc Systems isn't owned by Bandai Namco,
No,
right? Did
they
it?
just published it.
It
Yeah.
outsourced it. You know, they easily could do a second one, but um,
Right.
uh, also, so since a new Sparking begins, Dragon Ball Z Sparking is the name of the Budokai franchise in Japan. I never knew that. Did you know that?
I was yeah. I never knew that. I noticed it when they like in the trailer they're like, "Oh, Dragon Ball Z is sparkling." And I got confused cuz I was like, is this just a new game? Like,
People in the comments are asking her to but asking them to bring back Ariel. Do you remember who that was?
Ariel.
She was I mean,
No.
she was in a special for Super, but she was in Dragon Ball. She's an android, but she's like canonically the strongest in the universe. Like she can like murk anyone.
I don't
Yeah,
remember that at all.
look up Dragon Ball. I think she was technically from a different comic, different manga that they created. Tell you what,
Oh, the
look up.
purple-haired girl.
Yeah, Ariel. Yeah. Hey, you good?
I just like heard a bang and I was just
Hoping
making sure
someone
there was no
broke in.
screaming.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's from I don't remember what she's from. Yeah, she's just from, it's called Ariel Chan's Birth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think they have to do the super movies, right? I mean, Broly and superhero.
Right, they
Like,
did super well. So I mean, like people know about them now. It's not like back in the day where nobody knew what other than the fans knew what Broly movie was. So
right. So,
they're like actual box office hits now. So
and you're not wrong. Like, it is stupid good. And like all anime movies are doing amazing in theaters. Although I will still say that, was it World Mission? My Hero World Mission, the last one that came out, was terrible. Were you there for that? I don't remember.
yeah, the buddy
Okay.
rom-com they went on, Deku and the idiot with the bird that could like read
Yeah.
emotions.
Yeah.
That's my quirk. I can read emotion through this bird. What?
Like, what
That's
sucks.
useless. Who cares? That guy has a gun. What is your bird gonna tell you? Oh my god. The second there was a montage with music playing of him and Deku
Yeah,
just
where
like
yeah, like
doing fun
traveling.
things on there. Yeah.
It's like,
Like
what?
what? Like that
I,
it was I don't know who
dude.
greenlit that project, but like, god.
I don't remember
Don't
if it
do
was.
it again.
I don't remember it was me who like whispered to my friend, or my friend whispered to me. Like, does anyone else think this sucks? I'm just like, yeah, like yeah, it sucks
Yeah.
hard. That was terrible. So yeah, let's all be happy that we're getting new Tenkaichi, Budokai Tenkaichi. You know,
Right.
praise the Bandai Namco. Thank you.
Thank you
Um,
for being amazing as always.
they've been on some they've been on a good track recently, between Elden
Bandai?
Ring.
Yeah.
Naruto, which I mean, I don't know if this is the last Naruto game we're gonna get besides a new Boruto. Um, Elden Ring, I already said the DLC for Elden Ring,
Elden Ring
Xenoverse,
again.
Elden Ring 2,
Another Elden Ring.
all the Elden Rings, every finger with an Elden Ring. So
Dragon Ball Z Breakers.
I
Wow.
don't know how well that did, but I think that was just like a fun game they wanted to just do for the fun
Oh,
of it.
and they're publishing Tekken 8, or they're making Tekken 8 this summer.
Yeah,
That's their
yeah,
game for this year. They're eating good in the
Yeah, they're eating
neighborhood.
good. Yeah, there's like, yeah. Here, you want back to back bangers? Yeah, actually, here you go. Remember we told you
You
that
want to
we
see our
don't.
power?
Remember they literally said they're like, yeah, we don't have any plans making another Ultimate Ninja Storm. Ha, JK,
Okay.
I what?
IOI? FABP?
JK.
Okay.
Unless
GTFO?
unless dot dot dot.
Unless fat eyes.
I love that meme back when it was like a thing where, yeah, wouldn't that suck? Unless,
Unless.
unless,
What if we kissed under the tree? Just kidding. Unless.